Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4. This is the Cradle of Civilization DLC, and we are the Mamluks. And at the very end of the last session, we beat the Ottomans, and we beat them big time. They did put us in significant financial problems. We are 10,000 ducats in debt currently, which is enough money, I think, to build sewers if we ever got that far. Is that actually a decision right now? No. I think that appears in like 1700s. Anyway, so yeah, we have been slowly but surely eating away at the Ottomans. I'm kind of hoping to land a finishing blow soon enough, though we did actually do a significant amount of damage to them in this war. They are not as financially destitute as I was kind of hoping that they would be at the end of this. In fact, if we have a look at the score comparison, we can actually see how many loans they have got. They have 16 loans. We've done a fair amount of damage to them. They have 16, we have 20. I am in a way stronger position to repay those. We've taken a bunch of money from them, we've taken a bunch of territory from them. And I think we basically left off at the end of the last episode having just cored them. Yeah, we have no overextension right now. So that is where things stand. Am I able to annex one of my vassals yet? Let's see if we still have that modifier. So I have a feeling we just did that. Yes, we did. 1606. Last year. No, next year we can get a new one. So it was 9 years ago that we did it. So I think we have spent a little bit of time recovering. Right, we went into debt because we were fighting against Yemen. That was the last thing that happened. So it has actually been a while since we beat off the Ottomans. And then straight after we went and beat them, the Hungarians, Polish, and Lithuanians also had a go. Took only a tiny bit of land. I was actually kind of disappointed by the amount of damage they did to the Ottomans. But they are definitely a shade of their former glory. And in fact, if we have a look at the military strengths, Ottomans on... Oh no, they're at the very bottom of the front page. Although they do no longer have any mercenaries, which is interesting. Russia, however, struggling a bit. Oh, I'd like to see that. Although I don't think you're allied with the Russians anymore, are you? No, you're allied with Bohemia. Alright, trying to get allies wherever you can. Fair enough. So, having cored those territories, we do need to give our estates some more territory, which is kind of annoying. Have I expanded the number of states and territories I have? We have 22 and the maximum is 22, so yes, but not any further than I can do. Also, we are no longer at war. I don't think we have really any rebel problems, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn all the forts off at this point. Because that was kind of an ongoing problem, as the enemy kept on just running through my territory and nicking the forts I'd turned off, which is quite annoying. But that should be dealt with. Alright, so you want 10% of my territory. Can I give you some cheap territory, which is like livestock or grain? I mean, grain would be preferable. Just not my really wealthy grain ones, because that would be annoying. There's one. So that's a 688. No, I'm not giving you a 22 development. That would be ridiculous. I can give you this one, though. 9. I'll think about it. Actually, fish would be a better choice. There's one. I can give you to someone. This looks like a Amir one to me. And that looks like... Oh, it's already a Lama. And those are in other territories. What about these? Those have already been given away. What about these? They are not states. That one is. 222 to the Amir. Fine. That'll do. No. Elema. How's the price of paper in the game? It's gone up. It's 5.25 at the moment, which is actually more than gems. Paper is worth more money than gems are right now, which is kind of insane. But yeah, the price of paper rises dramatically, especially when the printing press is invented. I kind of suspect it will go down again. Eventually, but it hasn't yet. So we are still trying to convert some territories. That's never going to get done. That will, but it will take a long time. I'm actually... No, we need to still have high legalism because we need the money coming in. So I think it's just time to go ahead and unpause. Right, so one of the things that I did go heavily into debt to pay for was a brand new trade fleet. So we are now actually over our limit on that, which is fine. And we should see a fair amount more money coming in through trade. And I think that's actually why we are turning a profit at the moment, is because we have that trade system going on. treason against the Mamluks. Recruitment is out of necessity. Something has to be somewhat decentralized affair. Often it will be entrusted to the nobles in the capital, and then they will be responsible to turn up a set number of men in various provinces under their control. So we can lose 2.5% army professionalism, and the Red Sea Hills lose 50% manpower, or the Amirs lose 10 loyalty. Red Sea Hills get really, really upset, but we gain 2.5% recruitment. I doubt that we are drilling anything right now. I'm also going to say that we're not going to be going to war anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the professionalism reduction. Are you guys training? Considering you are in those armies? No. Yeah, I've no longer been splitting out the cavalry. Where's the third army? Oh, you're way up there. You need to get back down here, buddy. And I can get a new idea, which is a military idea, which we are 4 years ahead of time. Oh, the siege ability one is really nice, though. You know what? Yeah, go ahead. We'll grab that. And technology. We've just embraced printing press, and it is still spreading through our territory, because we didn't embrace it that long ago. And then global trade has just appeared, and we're pretty close to being able to embrace that as well. It would cost us a small fortune to do. But it is actually spreading. So I am perfectly happy to just let that do its thing. I mean, global trade is actually an easy one to let spread on its own. And we're not going to be that far behind in technology. It's only 4%. It's fine. Fair laws embraced by all. The commitment to true justice, blind to nation, religion, or tradition, has proven popular with the most portions of our population. We go towards mysticism. We have unrest reduction and corruption reduction. My corruption is actually fairly high. You know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and debase the currency once. I'm going to do that because it will reduce my corruption further. And we're actually burning off 0.2 a year, so that's pretty good. Also, inflation should be, collapsing. Excellent. And that should enable me to repay a loan. It did. That's what I like to see. Royal marriage from Dulcadir. That's my vassal, right? Yes. Very well. Cottage industry. Economic development is not always without conflict. It seems rich merchants in some of our merchants' guilds dominated cities have been attempting to bypass various guild privileges by outsourcing work. So the merchant guilds lose 15 loyalty, but we gain base production in 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. Or we don't. I'm quite happy to take the base production, especially in places like Alexandria, which are going to be super expensive, and Halab. In fact, those are two of my most developed provinces, I think. Yeah, Halab, another production. It's a 27. I mean, it would cost 73 points to upgrade that one. Alexandria, it's only a 45. Oh, it's farmland. I need to develop Alexandria some more, actually, with its spices. What is my mission right now? I have a feeling it's to get more spices. No, I have no mission. Of course not. This is me we're talking about. Aden, I think, is Ethiopian, so I don't want to do that. Because right now I just want to improve... Oh, for Pete's sake, really? I just gave you a chunk of territory. Having a spy master in our employ has clearly contributed to our intelligence gathering abroad, but Jambulat Bugha sometimes coordinates counter-espionage as well. Recently, his investigations have uncovered a conspiracy that could only be the work of our neighbouring countries. So Dulcadir, reduction in opinion, or Kara Kanulu. I'll take the Kara reduction, I think, because Dulcadir I actually want to keep sweet. They are a vassal. And I do have a bunch of diplomats available, which I think I should probably send out to my minions. Right, Dawashir is the one that we grabbed right at the end during the war against Yemen. They kind of crashed in terms of strength. Also, you are fully relationally improved. Tunis, how are you doing? You're pretty happy with me. Akanulu would accept vassalization at this point. Yes. I will accept this. Because you are one that I've been trying to get for a while. This will take another of my Diplo slots, but hey, Diplo slots have been kind of expendable, shall we say, in this so far. And then I'm going to guarantee them Then I'm just going to improve relations. Until we hit the necessary 190 to actually offer the vassalization, because they will accept at this point. Some free manpower, lovely. And the other thing I wanted to do was basically just set one of these up. Are there any other people who would accept vassalization? Akanulu, the Knights would. Venice would. Oh, Songli would. They're quite close. Where are they? They're around here somewhere, I thought. There they are. So you would accept. You would also give me access to incense, which are worth a fair amount. The Knights would accept, and Venice. Venice is just Cyprus at this point. You would really accept vassalization. That's hilarious. Can I get my relations up to 200 with you? With an alliance and everything? Probably. It would certainly provide an easy way to expand, but these are Christian countries. I could probably just conquer them. And no one would be upset. Why are you not trading? You should be trading in Alexandria, or maybe even Aleppo. Hang on, let's see where we are doing a lot. I mean, Aleppo is actually pretty strong as it is. Alexandria is doing well. Aden could do with some help, but I can't get you there, because I still can't go around the bottom here. That was the other thing I was doing. I was trying to improve relations to get maps, but that requires ships in those areas, so never mind. I might send a ship. So you should be protecting trade in Alexandria, so that we make some more money out of you. That would be lovely. And you have immediately merged. Marvellous. Alexandria, Aden, you are the combat fleet. Battle fleet. You are another Aden fleet. Hopefully you will merge at some point. And then we have another ability. This would be our 5th this age. Wow, that's a lot this age. But this age is soon over. 58 months. War score cost against other religions. We could go after the Catholics, like, right now and grab those. And the blockade impact on siege. You know what? We're going to be attacking 2 islands. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm very tempted to go after Cyprus. Are you, knights, allied with anybody? Livonian Order, Poland, Verdun, and Venice. It would annoy Poland a little bit. And I do want to keep you guys happy. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to fabricate a claim against you, and then invade Venice. While they're only allied with the Knights, that'll pull the Knights in. I can also then annex the Knights as part of that war. I will not co-belligerize them, so it will be slightly more costly, but I am totally okay with that. 3 years away from getting the next admin tech. We're not waiting for any more admin ideas. I think I'm just going to hold out and wait. That will be fine. So 3 more years. We're going to be getting a lot of admin in that time, because we have a fairly good king. And remember, Mamluk kings get a bonus to admin points. And we are actually over our manpower limit. I'm going to increase maintenance slightly, so that we can get some troops back. And then I might actually spend some on development. How are the merchants feeling about life right now? The merchants are feeling bad about life, so not just now, and also I need to do the Alema, that's right. So greedy. Yeah, do we have any of these territories I can give away? Do I have any other wool? You're a 7 development. You're not mine. You're a 6 development. You're an 8 development. Those aren't mine yet. They will be. Oh yes. And you're a 4, but I can't give you away. So I think I'm going to give this one to the Ulema. Usually I try and give provinces with low production values, with the exception of the merchant guilds, which I might try and give high ones to. Playing the courts. With the Shafi school is officially sanctioned school of the Empire. There are many courts and quaddies throughout the land, and all 4 of the schools of the faith are deemed appropriate for civil procedures. So we can move towards legalism, and the Ulema gain some loyalty. Or we can move towards mysticism, and it annoys the Tabuk area. I would like to move further towards legalism, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that, because I want the tax money. Because we are still renewing a lot of loans and stuff. We've converted a thing, we're now getting prestige from converting things, which is awesome. Although, actually, while we have the prestige converting thing, I should probably have gone towards mysticism so we could get those conversions done before the Age of Reformation ends. No matter. Too late now! And, yeah. I really want you to get your 4% up and be happy with life. But I don't think that's going to take you too long to do, so it's fine. I could start converting Wasit, although that's going to be causing issues, potentially. You know what? Go ahead and start. It's fine. Spymaster has died. That's annoying. What level advisors was I running with? Okay, pretty high ones. That would explain why I was so low in money. We are currently a what? What is our ruler? Our ruler is Egyptian. So we will want Egyptian advisors. Unfortunately, the only advisor is a level 3 Egyptian. And you are quite expensive. But then again, Diplo points are what we are low on, and that does give me more trade power. And I am making more money from trade. How much would you cost me? 13 a month. Can I get someone who's half price for trade? Pretty sure I probably can. These two are both admin. You are a Diplo, and you are half price. Hopefully you'll be an Egyptian. This will also increase influence by 15, which is fine. Slightly dangerous, but should be okay. So improve relations, you cost me 6.8. You are Egyptian. That is some big hefty reductions to cost. I love this facet of the Mamluk government. It is amazing. Just the ability to get really good advisors, like, consistently. And if my economy was a little bit stronger, then I'd be able to start promoting them as well. And that would become even more powerful. But because I played a fairly aggressive game against the Ottomans, we'll see. I mean, 1607, I haven't even conquered them yet. Some players will be like, oh, that's not aggressive. But I think I've been fairly aggressive, considering how I usually play. Right, still 2 years before that happens. We still have plenty of space there. Merchants are now at a 37. Actually, one thing I could do is demand military support while you're high. And while I don't need the manpower, sure, go ahead. And the Ulema, we cannot. And likewise here. Okay, that's fine. Right, did that fleet get merged? It did. So we now have 60 trade ships out and about. We should be earning a fair amount from trade. Yeah, it's up to 22 a month now. We're still losing money. We are now at full strength with all of those guys, so let's turn you off. We're still losing money. That's because of these bloody advisors, and 26 in interest. Ouch! I did not realize it was that bad. Interesting. I mean, I knew it would be bad, but I was not expecting it to be that bad. What is my interest rate right now? Yeah, it's 3%. I need admin ideas, then I get another minus 1% interest cost. Although I really should take trade ideas. I need to expand my trade range. That's one of the main reasons that I'm not as wealthy as I could be, is the lack of trade. Right, well, I'll suck up the cost for the moment. Oh, the other thing I need to do is fabricate on Venice. And actually, I should also fabricate on the Knights. So who do I not need improving relations right now? Dulkadir I do. Akanulu I do. Actually, Dulkadir, you're the least important because you're already a vassal. I'm still trying to get Akanulu. So we'll go ahead and build a spy network against you. And we'll let that go. Call to arms against Yemen again. Although this is Maran. You're fighting Adal. I've kind of kept you alive. Fine. I'm not going to fight them, though. First of all, we need to turn all of those off. We need to reduce you, because I don't particularly want to pay for this. You can go up. You can go up, though they can not go around me. That is now everything blocked. No, it's not. That's still open. Bugger. I have no forts down here. I have a big navy, though, so we'll trounce their ships. And because we own this side of the coast, they won't be able to get across. Non-enforcement of ordinances. Monarchs ruled by issuing ordinances that they were almost powerless to enforce. I'll take the autonomy and Sada, I think. How strong is their army? Strong enough. We're still thrashing their navy. Even though they have a heavy here. That's interesting. Oh no, you're getting thrashed. I really don't want to pay for my army right now. But it kind of looks like I'm going to need to. This is going to mean more loans, isn't it? This is totally going to mean more loans. You stay here. I'm going to send 2 armies down. I'm going to have you wait there. So that I'm not suffering attrition as we march down. Alright, off you go. And the knights are raiding me. Akanulu. I'm actually going to maintain that diplomat in Akanulu. And I'm also going to reduce the speed to speed 4. That'll do. And I've already made some claims for Yemen. So this is part of the reason I'm happy to fight this war, is because I want some of Yemen's territories. And I've already claimed basically the entire Arabian Peninsula. I have a lot of artillery, a fair amount of artillery. I doubt they're going to have very high level forts. So I can basically just blanket siege. We'll take Yemen out and then we'll go and fight down here. Najran is 1. That was surprisingly quick. Let's go ahead and grab those. We're still killing their navies, which is very good to see. And then Taiz is their capital, so I think once we've done this, we'll go for the capital. Though we do need to keep an eye on that army. Still sinking ships. With absolutely no oversight from me and no admiral, nothing. It's just sheer weight of numbers. Armies on that flank are retreating, but that's fine. Actually, I'm going to use you to come over this way. And yes, I will grab you a new general. That guy. There we are. And there is Taiz. So let's go ahead and start conquering these territories. We just sank their transport fleet. Lovely. You guys are going to try and run away. I'm not going to let you though. And that's taken. No, that's all the way around. Never mind. So you two can probably come down here and fight against them, although it looks like Adal's got their act together. You're being attacked over there. Yeah, I have no forts until they get to, like, Cairo. So that's not really going to do any good. And now I'm about to take another loan, which is... Yeah, I'm feeling good about taking loans. Playing the course while the Shaffer... read that one already. We are moving towards legalism because I really need the money. And also, merchants, are you happy with me yet? Pressing all the wrong buttons. Merchants are still not happy. Come on. 0.58. Right, I'm going to spend 1 point of admin just doing that. I don't usually like doing it, but it seems worthwhile. And then you guys are going to go and siege their capital down. And I can get a new offensive idea, but no, we're going to wait until the army idea is done. I could get a Diplo idea, hang on. Diplotech even. You know what? Yes, go ahead now. Give me another 5% trade efficiency too. Which will be more money. I like money. Money's a good thing. Alright, so Maharans and Medium Osongli and Yemen are still in the fight. Although we're about to take their other one. I could repay a loan. 496, I'm going to go ahead and extend it. The knights are still raiding me. You're up there, going after forts which are unguarded. Sufi shrines. The practice to patronise or even provide the shrines connected to the tombs of famous Sufis has long been a major point of contention for the ulema. With a more traditionalist generation taking power, they're placing pressure on our ruler to clamp down on this custom. So we can gain an admin tech cost reduction for 10 years and more legalism, or we can move towards mysticism and get more legitimacy. You know, whoa, Sufi shrine gets removed from Jafra, and I have a feeling they're actually fairly decent. Where is Jafra? Jafra. And that gives what? Sufi shrine is -2 unrest and 2 tax income. Just a blanket plus 2 tax income. Which for you doesn't seem to translate as very much. Why is your tax income so low? Fine. City of Medina. Oh no, not this again. I hate this. Ah. I mean, we do get some pretty nice bonuses, like, after the 15 years are up, but until then, -20% tax income. It is such a huge amount to pay from some bloody mosques. Those mosques had better be really impressive for the amount of money I'm paying for them. My Great Sultan, we have lost the siege of Thingy. Are you just... yeah, you are just sieging down the places that have no garrisons. Son of a... Right, another siege one. Good, that was that one. Split you in half, grab those. I'm kind of waiting for you to just piece Yemen out. Like, they're as good as out of this. In fact, are you the new level 4? No, you're a level 2. Ilam was the... no, you're also a level 2. Which one did I make level 4? It was you, okay. Need to make sure they definitely don't take that one. And that's that taken. What should be your first idea as Poland? And just give away Mecca to a vassal. True, but I quite like having the extra missionaries from it. I just wish that my missionaries were slightly better. What should be your first idea as Poland? I don't know. I mean, it really depends what you're doing. If you need money, I would say that economic ideas is a very, very strong option for basically any country, just because it gives you that economic foundation to then build on. Poland, aristocratic could be good too, because you're going to be using a lot of cavalry thanks to your amazing hussars. Offensive possibly as well, gives you more shock attack, gives you better combat abilities. I mean, it probably would be economic or aristocratic for Poland. Maybe diplomatic, because you have to keep Lithuania sweet. I don't know, I haven't played as Poland. I don't know if you have problems with Liberty Desire, for example. The diplomatic reputation can help, the improved relations can help. It's one of these. I think it might actually be influence. Diplo annexation costs -25. Well, you get the potential event to form the Commonwealth, don't you? Yeah, I would say probably economic. Can we please piece these guys out this war? Like, I don't want to bankrupt myself fighting this. Thanks, but no thanks. It sounds like a terrible time. We'll go and take your place back. We'll merge you two back together. Then we'll go and fight these guys. Sinking more ships. Lovely. Alright, let's go for a fight.